I feel like I should probably extend those ads to maybe 3 minutes. The longer I extend the ads, the longer uh it gives people without ads. I think if I extend it to 3 minutes of ads instead of a minute and a half, it will actually give people like I think it's half an hour at the moment. 3 ads, half an hour. Uh, 3 minutes of ads will give you guys an hour of ad-free comfort. Thank you for the resub, though. Shade, 21 months. Thank you. Appreciate it as always. Hello, Layla, over on the YouTube. Good Hunters, how you doing? Yeah. So today, I was going to do Mecha Break is what I was going to stream today, but Mecha Break is temperamental. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Like every other game, it disconnects me. So unfortunately, it's not really reliable at the moment. I wouldn't. It's not broken. There's just something wrong with it, and I think I know what it is, but I'm not 100% sure. So I didn't want to stream it and have it stuff up. I thought I'd just do what I do. Anyway, welcome in everybody. I'm glad to see you all here, and I will start this music up because we are doing casual power wash sim today. Let's give you guys some power wash sim. There we go. Okay. And don't make your hand cramp again today, Layla, please. Outside of that, though, let's get into this, guys. Let's start Ohio Power Washer. Right here, Ohio Power. You can't even see my cursor. That's so weird. Anyway, we're cleaning up the cruise ship sun deck as a start. And then we'll find something else to power wash. There may be a time when I will stream Mecha Break, as long as I can finally figure out exactly what's going wrong with it. I would like to, because I think it's quite fun, actually. There's a ball. Outside of that, though, we'll just have to see how it goes, unfortunately. I played a few games today. I think it's really fun. A lot of people probably don't think it's really fun. What else is there? I think a lot of people think that I'm a bit cheesy how I play, but let's be real here. I'm connecting to a US server, so I feel like I deserve a little bit of leniency, if you will. Why are the trees dirty? Anyway, that's the story for, I don't know, any other day. The story for today is we're cleaning. Obviously, we have an Arknights event that I need to do at some point in time. We'll see how that lines up with my stream schedule. I think it starts again tomorrow, so I'll probably be doing Arknights tomorrow. But outside of that, I suspect if I'm wrong and it doesn't start tomorrow, then I may actually give Mecha Break a go. And just hopefully it lines up the way it's supposed to. Hopefully. We'll see. Anyway, let's get cleaning. Clean. Oh. Great news already. Apparently. Captain says he's checked the contact tracks and we're in the clear. But yeah, honestly, I've really been enjoying Mecha Break. I didn't think I would enjoy it as much as I have been, especially since I'm playing on the US servers, so I've obviously got that really big latency gap, but I have a suspicion that a lot of people are having the same issue. I suspect that the Asian region server is actually located in China for two reasons. The first is that my own latency to the Asia region is worse than the US region, which is a bit weird. The second is that I see a lot of Asian names while I've been playing today. So I suspect that they may have the same issue, because connecting to any Chinese server is not great. The Chinese internet is not the best, for reasons we won't go into. But yeah, so hopefully we will actually get a proper Southeast Asia server when the game is released. The devs, I've answered fucking 3 surveys on the thing already. So they're constantly asking you surveys, because I thought it was really funny, because after you get through the first initial tutorial stages, what command, by the way, Firewalk B, they ask you a survey on what you think of the game straight after the tutorial, and I'm like, man, like before they let you go into the real world, I'm like, man, it's a bit early for that. But apparently they just, as you play the game, they just keep asking you what you think, which is really cool. I appreciate that. Because I've played enough games where they've literally just gone, oh, you finished the tutorial, tell us what you think of the game, and you really can't generate an honest response. Because obviously as you play, like the tutorial is all AI and bots and stuff, right? And so... yeah, they do actually ask you questions about the tutorial. But some of the questions were questions that I literally looked at them and went, well, I can't really answer that yet. I mean, I've only played a tutorial and a couple of AI like the 2 starting AI matches to familiarize yourself with the game, but no, it does actually continue to have you answer surveys. You can skip them if you want, but I mean, if you're playing a closed beta game, which it is closed beta still, I'm told it's going to go into open beta soon, but yeah, if you're playing a closed beta game and you're not answering questions, ooh, what are you doing with your life? Like, you are literally not helping, you are the problem. So yeah, I actually really appreciate that it keeps asking me what I think of the game, and because it gives me a chance to actually, you know, as I familiarize myself more and more with the game, it gives me a chance to actually say, hey, you know, this is what I do like, this is what I don't like, this is what I feel could use a little bit of change. Because some of the answers that I've given absolutely have changed as I've played the game, so, yeah. But it is definitely a team-based game, so if you like to be your own person, it's probably not the game for you. I played one game today where I had just had a team of individuals and we got pretty badly messed up. We got very worked over. But yeah, all in all, I think it's really fun. The tutorial was pretty straightforward, Shade, but the problem I had with the tutorial was that it was probably a little too simplified. It really didn't, I feel, teach you as much as it should have. There wasn't too much more that it had to teach, but I think it glossed over a lot, I suppose is the best way to say it. Anyway, enough about that for now. How are you guys doing? I hope all of you lads and ladettes are well, and your day has been good to you, or as good to you as it can be. I want to know how a pool ends up looking like this. Bit longer than expected, but good all the same. That's a good start. What the hell do you do to a pool to have it ended up looking like this? Dump fucking... just dump dirt in it, I guess. Actually, have you never seen the videos where people fill their pools with stuff they shouldn't? Only on like, the only person I've seen fill their pools with stuff they shouldn't is Backyard Scientist. He used, well, probably still does put a lot of dodgy shit in his pool. He is funny, yes. He is very funny. Bit of a lunatic, but very funny. Well, I think he's very funny anyway. How is the slide ladder not clean? Am I missing something here? I am definitely missing something here. Jesus. Outside of that, though, no, I have never seen people really put anything in their pools that they shouldn't. Really. Seriously though, look at it. Fucking bros had a mud party in here. They didn't even... Maybe that's what it was all about. This section here, the mud wrestling. That's what they're doing. I've got it all worked out now. Also, how are we supposed to operate in this inflatable unicorn here? The inflatable unicorn apparently doesn't have a hole in the middle. How are you supposed to... How are you supposed to do the floaty in it? Again, it looks like everybody's done the floaty already. Anyway, moving right along. What is this? A tipping bucket. This thing is going to take forever to clean. Apparently I just cleaned the ring of the pool. Because I guarantee that I'm going to probably have to do the inside of all these buckets. Or maybe not. Fantastic. I appreciate that. All I know is that I'm just heavily waiting for next month. That's all I know. Next month, a whole bunch of new games come out. Some that... 2 of them in particular that I've been just absolutely hanging for. I think 2. Pretty sure it's 2. Why is this not clean? Where is it not clean? I'll watch him relaxing until it's not. Relaxing until you have to find that last little bit of dirt. Anyway, yeah, September, early September, Space Marine 2 coming out. I have early access of that, so I can stream that early for you guys. For anybody who's interested. Really looking forward to it just because I was a really big fan of World War Z. And they're using the same engine and Tyranids, so I mean, put 2 and 2 together. World War Z was a very good game. I know a lot of people didn't give it a chance because it was Epic exclusive. But it was a good game. And it's a shame. It is regrettable that it was an Epic exclusive. I used to play it with pickup groups. It wasn't too bad when I played it. There was sometimes you'd get like the odd person or two who were punching above their weight, and they would basically, because if you were playing at like the really, really high end stages, like I don't actually know what they were called, what the difficulty settings were called, but you actually had to have a clue and you actually had to work together, otherwise the whole thing would just fall apart. And, you know, there are a few people who like to try and do those missions but wanted to play as individuals, and that just didn't really work. I don't think Space Marine 2 will be very similar to that in that respect. I mean, it might, but it's only 3-person co-op, so I suspect that having one person who just wants to do their own thing won't really be as big a drawback. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but I would be surprised if they balanced it in that way. You'd probably need, you know, 2 people who just wanted to play their own game to probably drag the team down before it started getting out of control. But they really looked after World War Z. They added a lot of really cool stuff to it. It took them a little while, and I mean, that was totally understandable, because like I said, it was an Epic exclusive, so it wasn't really a game that a lot of people had. I always liked it though. And the new game modes that they added, like the Horde modes, the survival modes, they were all really, really good. So yeah, I am really excited for Space Marine 2. It is... I don't know, like, I'd like to say it's the most hyped game for this year, but I think that's kind of overstating it, because I know that a lot of people... You wouldn't have the hype for that game just on the basis of it being Space Marine 2. Like, I feel like to actually have the respect and anticipation for that game that you should have played World War Z, because you just... I don't think people really get just how full on that engine is when it comes to mass producing a lot of enemies. System specs are pretty modest too, apparently. System specs came out the other day. I'm told that they are very modest, actually. Which doesn't really surprise me. They put a lot of investment into that engine to make sure that it could handle, like, massive load at minimum effort. Hired a magician called the Great Ted. The Great Ted Cheese. But he disappeared. I don't know if that's supposed to be a joke. Literally, that's not a joke? Okay, thank you for clarifying that. They still haven't found him. I would play World War Z, but A, I've been out of it so long, I would definitely be detrimental to my teammates. And B, I don't think I would be easily able to get a game these days. He was there the opening night, did some balloon... Oh, okay, well, I guess I'm not reading that then. I just hope that they keep throwing new material into it, because that was their one big... I have a third chat going? What do you mean I have a third chat going? Did I? You are confusing me, doing me a bamboozle. No. No, I don't have a third chat. 2's hard enough. Heaven help me if I actually have, like, full-blown active chats, I'll be doomed. I was hoping that I could just half-ass this tree, to be honest, but all these leaves appear to be independent of one another, so... unfortunately unfortunately, it looks like I'm actually gonna have to clean the tree. Ugh. I mean, I have to get a ladder or something and get up there and... I reckon this is just a typical P&O cruise. What do you mean? Can you imagine being in this tight little area, though? Wouldn't be good for a cruise, would it? Would definitely not be living my best cruise life here. Every time I think I'm sort of making progress on the little wedges out of these the leaves, I end up realizing that I'm actually not making any progress at all. It's bothering me a little bit, actually. Anyway, let's finish off the actual palm tree itself, and then we can worry about the leaves at a later date. Everything here is caked on hard. It is definitely taking a bit of cleaning. Did I clean the base of that one too? No, I didn't. Alright, let's finish the pool off now. The pool. I have come to clean the pool. Slip hazards abound. I could probably half-ass this given how big the pool is. Maybe I will half-ass it. Yeah, I just feel like I just noticed the ads pop up, especially now that the Seri bot's on top of it, but yeah, I probably will actually make the ads go to 3 minutes, and at least then people have an hour of watch time before an ad smacks them in the face. I feel like ads every half an hour is rough. I mean, you could always argue that, you know, it's a good time to get up and have a drink, have a stretch every half hour, but I don't know, man. People just want to chill out and not get smacked by an ad. Well, on days like today, people want to chill out. Should be specific about that, I reckon. And given how big the upper deck is, I could probably half-ass this too. Yeah, well, if I start 5 minutes, I think the ads start 1 minute after I start streaming, if I recall correctly. So if I just have the starting soon going for 5 minutes, like I don't have to start until that ad roll finishes. The only downside is that everybody cops that ad roll, so new people who come in get hit with the ad roll straight away, I believe. But there's not much you can... There's really not much you can do about it. It's just part of the Twitch agreement. Like, stiff shit, people gotta watch ads. It's just... I don't know, man. Twitch gotta make their money, I guess. And that is how they do it, apparently. Well, it's not how they do it, but... it's one of the ways they do it. Look at the trippy wall, man. Why the trippy wall do this? The wall is trippy. I mean, I did notice that a certain other platform was still talking about just arbitrarily paying streamers to stream. It wasn't actually a lot of money. Like, I would really like to see that agreement. The value that they keep throwing out is 30,000 US to stream as a job. I would like to know exactly how much they expect you to stream. For that 30,000 US. And exactly what the income split is afterwards. You know, for like people who subscribe or whatever it is that they call it on that platform. Donations, I'd like to know if they actually... I assume they still do the typical donation split that they do on that website, but I don't know. You never know when you've actually got a completely different set of rules. So it's hard to say what they may or may not be expecting of people. Who knows? Maybe the rules just stay the same. They just give certain people a buffer income, I guess. I don't know. I suppose that's what you would consider it. I've never actually seen them offer it to anybody though, which is the interesting thing. Like, it's always just been talk, which makes me wonder, because they've been talking about it for a year now. It makes me wonder if they're actually going to go through with it, or if it's just, I don't know, a carrot, I guess. It'd be nice. It'd be nice to know that that 30k is there regardless of what happens. I do admit that. I don't know if it's feasible or sustainable, but... It's being done at an hourly rate. Yeah, but if they say, if the agreement is for 30,000 a year, they would have to, you know, the contract would have to stipulate that they would, you know, have to do a minimum of hours. It wouldn't just be, you know, we'll give you money to do this for however long you fucking feel like it. 8 hours, 5 days a week at 16 bucks an hour? Don't think so. How are you gonna stream for 8 hours? That's hardcore, man. I mean, some people do it, but you gotta remember that the odd 8-hour stream, you know, that's fine if you've got a game that you're particularly okay with. Like, there are some people who could do it, like, some of the big streamers, like, you know, Melody, Billion, is it Penguins? I don't actually know what his name is. Honor, Iron Mouse, like, a lot of those guys do actual just chat, like, they sit there and chat. They don't exclusively do games like a lot of streamers do. And, you know, if you've got a lot to chat about, that's, you know, all the more power to you. Alana Stasia. How you doing? I'm just going to call you Alana because Alana Stasia is a very big mouthful. How you been? How is, how's your pink creature grouping treating you? But yes, I don't think I could talk for 8 hours a day, several days a week. I wouldn't have enough to talk about. Now, don't get me wrong, you know, if you're a big streamer, you probably have a lot of people you can bounce off in your chat, but... I haven't logged in a month now, to be honest, Alana. Everything is cryed. All my stuff I cry it up and put it all in pods. If you check out anywhere I've lived, you will notice that nothing exists. Everything is barren. I just don't have the time to commit to that anymore. It was okay for a little while, but I just can't keep doing it. I was hoping that maybe Fire Daisy would be able to talk the server owner into reducing the breeding cycle times and making things a little bit easier and a little less full-time job. But he won't budge, so... I mean, if you want, talk to Fire. I think she opened up a I haven't seen her playing it. I know she's got a lot going on at the moment, but... Spear won't get a Discord for reasons I won't go into on a stream. Yeah, no, if you want to get in touch with Fire, I mean, Fire have started a server with 15 times breeding rates. So, I mean, that's probably a better option if you still want to play Ark. She did try and convince him to change those rates, but, you know, I don't know. Man likes doing it as a full-time job. You want to keep your pink babies? Can't really help you with that one then, I'm afraid. I do get the attachment though, I understand that. And it's just like I said, there's just... I won't even... When Aberration comes out, I probably won't even come back. It's not worth it to me. I think most of the people who were playing won't come back, to be honest. You need me? Why do you need me? To be bait? I'm not very good bait. Ark won't be the same. See, now you're just trying to butter me up. I don't know. If you convince him to lower the breed rates to, I don't know, at a bare minimum 10 times, I will come back. Anything more than that, it's not worth my time. Yeah, I have other things in my day I want to do other than Ark, you know? If I was getting paid to play Ark, absolutely, those rates would be fine. Well, it's kind of funny, Shade, because Aberration is coming out a couple of weeks after... Hello, the only card ace. Aberration's coming out a week after Space Marine 2, I think. And that was pretty much what closed the decision. I'm just like, man, I could spend 2 hours a day playing Ark, and it literally is a 2-hour commitment. Or I can play Space Marine for 2 hours and actually make progress. I mean, the answer's clear, isn't it? How you doing anyway, the only card ace? Hope you're doing well. It's not, look. I'm cleaning though, exactly, and this is more productive than spending 2 hours looking at Rex eggs. Because you know why? I'll tell you exactly why this is more productive than looking at Rex eggs for 2 hours. A, I don't need to stress about food and things dying. B, this actually rewards me for playing the game, whereas I'm not just sitting there scratching my nuts. B, I don't need to worry about whether or not I will actually make progress. I mean, there's no downside to this. I think the introduction actually said it was birds, Shade. If I'm not mistaken, they said it was birds that made this mess. Or at least in part made the mess. So yeah, that's the sad truth of it, Alana. Unless you can actually get him to reduce the cycle time, it's not happening. I'm not coming back. I have better things to do with my life than play Ark full time. You know, if Spear wants to pay me to play on that, then I will play it. But I expect minimum wage. Because like I've spoken to a lot of different people about it in private, and a lot of people just, they're not happy with the breeding rate. I mean, like I said, Fire went off and made her own server again, with 15 times breeding rates. So like, yeah, the damage is done. There's no coming back now. If I wanna play Ark, I'll go and do it on Fire's server. If I want to play Ark with people, I will do it on Fire's server. Where I only need to spend, you know, half an hour. Probably less, because I think Fire is a little bit more amicable to quality of life mods. See? Now you understand, Alana. I got the relaxing music going. I'm cleaning stuff up. It's nice. It gets the little serotonins going. It's good. And now you will understand why I would rather do this. And I can sit here and I can have a chat with people when I play this. I don't have to split my attention and everything. It's super relaxing for me, it's super relaxing for you guys. I can sit here and chat with you guys and not worry about missing things, because most of the time I catch everything that is sent by you guys when I'm doing this, because it is so relaxed. I have thought about doing an Aberration stream. I've thought about just doing single player, to be honest. That if I do play Aberration, that's probably what it'll be. It'll be single player. I don't know, it's just easier for me to run a single player game, because then I don't need to worry about logging in every day to do stuff. There's pros and cons to both, I guess. But that's the story. Alana, that is the story. You will no longer see me on the Ark server. I know, but... I think 3 DLCs and someone actually going to start their own server, if that wasn't enough of a hint that things needed to be changed, then I don't know what is. Closed circle problems, am I right? Anyway, I will probably start up Aberration, at least in single player, because I really want to see what that map looks like after the change, because Aberration has always been a gorgeous map. And I think to be one of the few times that I'll ever actually compliment it, but I think the Unreal 5 engine will actually do that map some pretty solid justice. I think Aberration will look gorgeous. Or they'll kind of just bollock it up like the center. One or the other. Little guy, why? How dare you? How dare you whack it upon my head? I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this just by jumping, and I'm probably gonna have to get a ladder. Quick bonk, I'm watching Spider-Man, the animated series. I actually watched, I think it's the second Venom movie the other day. Oh, Superman. I'm sorry, I glanced at it. God damn it. Shut up, both of you. I didn't think they said... I didn't think they still made Superman animated series as this. Man, you've broken my brain with the constant bonk attacks. My poor brain cell is just cactus now. Oh god, this is like several different pieces. That's probably all going to be up the top, so I'm probably going to need the ladder. Can I put one in the middle? Ladder. Okay, we are done on that one. Let's grab the ladder and see if we can actually do a palm tree. We can indeed do a palm tree. Excellent. Love it. Right up until I don't. Most of them are getting done. Sweet. We normally have a no food on deck policy, but by way of apology, a buffet was hastily prepared in the pool area. Well, we all know, well, we probably all don't know, but cruise buffets are renowned for making people a little bit unwell. A hastily one? Oof. This backfired as we'd woefully underestimated the demand for all-inclusive ticket holders. I told the captain that we really shouldn't be offering them these tickets on a family cruise, but did he listen? Look, all I want to say is, on the topic of old cartoons, though, the old school Spider-Man cartoons, like from, I don't even know, like the 60s or something, those were a fucking acid trip, man. Those were a ride. OG live action Batman, oh. Where they had that ridiculous wall climbing scene, fuck yeah. Love it. They were shocking and horrific, but love it anyway. Love it because it was shocking and horrific. I'll have to try and find this, this old Spider-Man clip. It is a fucking thing. Yeah, the Seribot actually keeps like a full, comprehensive, up-to-date bot list. Oof. Like you can actually go to the Seribot website and like not actually no, it's the Seribot Twitch channel, and it has like a constantly updating number of how many bots it's banned. It's not a small number, by the way. It is a concerningly large number, in fact. But, I mean, bless the people who actually make tools like that. That is for sure. I think it even has a dad joke, actually. If you do... I think, if you do exclamation dad joke, it'll tell you a dad joke. I'm pretty sure. Go. The dad jokes are real. Yeah, see, my frickin' things are better. My quotes are fucking good. Move the note. Ow. Thank you for the hydrate. And the stretch. Big stretch. It's a really good bot, actually. It does a lot of what like, not just me, I'm sure. A lot of streamers needed several bots to do. It's really impressive. But I appreciate anything that actually makes life easier for me and the mods. Up. I did this last little bit of deck up and move on. I think I can also have it set up so that it gives like a warning for ad breaks. The same sort of warning which ironically I used to get. I don't get it anymore. That told me when an ad break was coming up. I haven't noticed it pop up for a little while. I don't think I get it anymore. Twitch has been doing its best to make sure that their ads are uninterrupted, I think. Because I used to be able to have the option to dismiss an upcoming ad break. I haven't seen that option for quite a while. Damn it, there's another tree here. I suspect I will be playing a lot of Space Marine 2 when it comes out, though. Very excited for that. And then in October, there's MechWarrior Clans, which I'm really excited for. I say I'm really excited for it. I have my reservations about whether it'll be good or not, but we will see, I suppose. I will be purchasing and playing it at the very least. Don't know how much attention that'll actually garner. I think MechWarrior is as big a thing as 40k. Because I've been having people asking me if I'm going to play 40k Space Marine 2 for ages. Then I have people tell me that they like listening to me talk about 40k because I know so much. I'm like, man, I don't know a lot about 40k. I know what I know. I wouldn't call it a lot. I would say that I know more about Warhammer Fantasy than I know about 40k. Only because there's less to fantasy than there is to 40k. Don't throw myself overboard. I need to clean the rail. And there's Mega Break. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna keep that on the cards. Because that is fun. It's stupid fun, which is why I like it. Like, there's not... I don't know, man. The game kind of compensates everything. I thought it was going to be really bad playing on the US servers. But the game kind of does most of everything for you. So, like... I don't know, 2/3 of the weapons, for example, can't fire unless they've got a lock on something. So typically anything that's locked will, well, obviously hit or miss depending on somebody else's ability to avoid it, but once you fire it, that's it. It's fire and forget. So, you know, it's out of your hands. So the game hasn't actually been all too bad for me. Just simply because of how it's designed. And I actually, I mean, I'll still complain about there not being a Southeast Asia server, but it takes a lot of the onus off actually having to aim and off having a server that has amazing bandwidth all the time, you know? It's really fast-paced, though. I don't really think it'll be for everybody. I definitely don't think it's one of those games that's for everybody. Especially depending on what you play, it's very fast-paced. I've just kind of been using a class that doesn't really need to move a lot, so... because I figured that it was the best way to minimize how much the latency gets played with, I guess. I figured if I was playing a pretty close-in brawler, I would suffer a lot from the high latency, but even then, the brawlers, like the ones with melee weapons, they lock, and then the game just homes you in on what you've locked onto most of the time. To a point, like, it won't home in on, say, if someone's flying towards you and you're flying towards them and you're both at different levels of elevation, you won't just slingshot yourself straight up at them. So there is, you know, there's a limit to how much the homing works, but for the most part, it's nice. So credit where credit's due. It's a game worth looking at. As I said, it's not going to be for everyone, but it's forgiving and it's nice, and I appreciate that lock-on system. And yeah, I don't know. I've seen the game's praises at the moment because I feel like that's where a game really, an online game where it's literal just, at the moment, they're just beta testing straight player versus player interactions. There's no, short of the tutorial where you're up against AI, there's nothing else. It's just straight player versus player. But I feel like that is where a game like that really tests its mettle. Like, that's where you know whether or not a game is going to be worth playing. And short of teams that have decided they want to go and play as individuals versus as a team, I haven't actually had a bad game, short of that one. Win or lose, I've always had pretty good, enjoyable games. So yeah, I appreciate that. only thing I don't appreciate is why it decides it wants to time out every so often. That I haven't worked out. For better or worse, though, if you time out, you don't actually leave the match. So when you log back in, it kicks you straight back into the exact same match. Which is kind of funny, because it kind of puts a crimp on the rage quitting. You can't actually rage quit. Because until that game ends, you are in that team. That's it. Full stop. You have to finish that game. Which is fine, because, I mean, most games don't last very long. Like, 15 minutes, I think, at most. And a part of me wishes that they... I don't know. I feel like it would be good if they kept it that way, but at the same time, I can see why it wouldn't be a problem. When they saw that the buffet was being rationed, the all-inclusive passengers demanded to speak to the captain. The captain is a far better mariner than he is a diplomat, and he declared their tickets non-refundable. Well, most captains aren't particularly good diplomats. That's when the chips went flying. Not the chips. Is that when the seagulls got involved? Yep. You can't see it because of my head. And the chips went flying, that's when the seabirds descended. En masse. Can I lean over that far? There we go. Still debating getting back into Warframe. I didn't like Warframe. I'm not suggesting it's a good game. It wasn't for me. And it's developed a lot since I played it too, so that's saying something. See, so the fucking seagulls were here. Seagulls and pelicans and all manner of nasty creature. I hate cleaning railings. Railings are a frustrating thing to clean. Assume this railing just goes all the way around. Assume this is all the same railing. Or maybe not. Probably not this one, but... I do know guys who play Warframe these days, and they say they only play it just to get the dailies done, which is... I'm not really sure if that's the best way to play a game, but far be it for me to tell people. Ladder shadow on the wall there. If a game gets to a point with you where you're just playing it for the dailies, I mean, you probably need to question why you're still playing that. What are you holding on for, buddy? That's the problem with a lot of games these days. They rope you in. They rope you into their shenanigans. Make you feel like you have to keep doing whatever it is that you're doing in the game. Which I suppose is where you need to give credit to people like the Pal World dev, who literally just sits there going, you know what? If you want to play another game, you go play another game. We just hope that you'll, at some point in time, come back and check out the future development of Pal World. I mean, how good is that? That is the attitude. Hello. Oh my god, I'm gonna murder that name. Cassibiotica? How'd I do? Call you what I want. I'm not sure what to call you. There's a lot of syllables in that. But welcome in. How are you? Hope you are doing good. Welcome in. Come in. Have a relax. Have a chat. The pool is going to require a scrubbing, I fear. Pool grime down there is not coming off.
今日も元気そうだね、ドクター。
Akasabotica69 just followed.
Alexander, Subotica is a city in Serbia. I'll probably just stick to Akka then. Now that you've broken it down for me. Because I'm Australian and we just make things as quick and short as possible. Welcome in though. I hope your day has been good. I appreciate the follow. Welcome to the Swoopy Boys. And I hope you enjoy your time. Even though we just having a chill time today. The chillest of times. We're having the chillest of times until I can't find that one dirty bit, and then we're not having the chillest of times. What else am I playing? So today I'll just be doing Power Wash Sim. I'm not sure. I need to check. Whether or not the next section of the Arknights event starts tomorrow or not. If it does, tomorrow I'll be doing Arknights. If it doesn't, I hope to be doing Mecha Break tomorrow, which is going to be far less comforting and soothing. And a lot more hectic. But yeah, today is just nice simple power wash sim. I don't know, Shade, if you can check if that starts tomorrow or not after the reset, daily reset. If it is, we'll do that tomorrow. Do those EX maps tomorrow. Had to do it. What have you done? Ah! I'm not sure it's any more comforting to my poor brain cell, though. My poor brain cell is just getting rattled. Fact. Alright. Just the pool left. And apparently the rim? Question mark? Okay. I think that's everything up here. Spa pool stairs are not clean. Why are they not clean? Oh, probably because that's a part of the stairs there. Probably a good reason. God. I'm in a hole. I'm gonna have to use the scrubber, I think, to, started today was Tales from Within the Sand Reclamation. Oh, yeah. I don't think I'll do that. I don't think I'll stream that. Those events honestly annoy me. They are overly complicated for no particular reason at all. I think it's another one of those events which really comes down to bragging rights. Like, who can get the furthest? For expansion unit Kestrel. Maybe. I'll think about it. Have I passed GTA San Andreas? You know, you want to know a fun fact? I have never played San Andreas. I don't really know if that's a fun fact, but that is nevertheless a fact. I have never played San Andreas. That was the one on the PS2? That's, just correct me if I'm wrong, but that was a PS2 game? Yeah, no, I've never played it. Just wanted to really clarify that that was... I'm finally cleaning myself, I promise. That's a joke, don't hate me. Maybe. How dare you? How dare you, Alex? tomorrow. Okay, so I will probably just be doing Mecha Break tomorrow, I would say. By the sounds of it. Why am I cleaning like this? I don't know. This is just how I've done it. Like moving my hand like this. I've just always done it like that. I don't know why. I can't actually answer that why. Just how I've always cleaned. Always just done the little hand wiggles. I don't really have a clue. I don't have an answer for that. I mean, I could just do these ones, I guess. I kind of do both. I kind of chop and change between the two of them. Usually because I'm a little bit more reliable on how I go about it. I usually tend to just find it easy to just sort of shimmy it down like that. I mean, the ads have just started, so it's probably not much use to me explaining it at the moment. I'll wait until the ads are finished. Probably half-ass the window too, really, couldn't I? Maybe. We're about to find out. Okay. Note to self, I can't half-ass the window. Wow. Infinity pool window. Fun fact, you've never had a girlfriend? It's all good, mate. You will get there one day. Well, I assume you want a girlfriend, seeing as how you mentioned a girlfriend. I assume you're not inclined to the other direction. Have confidence. But yeah, I don't know why I've done it like this. I just always have. I don't know. Maybe because I find it easier? I'm not really sure. I don't know. It's definitely not easier on my wrist, I can assure you that. My wrist hates me every time I play this game. It's worth me using multi-purpose cleaner. Let's give it some bubbles. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Is there a moderator? There is absolutely a moderator. Guess we'll use the last of this. Yep, stabby birds. Alrighty, let's finish this off. Yeah, there's moderators around. Moderators, the bots filter things. There's a few things going on. There we go. Palm leaves. Well, I mean, I can see those are no good. Those are no good. And sunshade poles. Did I not clean those? Here, I thought I did a good job on those. Did a crap job on those, Jesus. Where is my ladder? Do a better job? Listen here, you. I'm doing the best job I can, alright? Given the poopy circumstances. Look at all this bird crap. The sea chickens did not do a good job. I suppose they did a pretty good job, actually, when you think about it. Can always be better. That's probably true, yeah. Dodgy. Alright, done. I can't pick up my ladder. Alright, last tree. What is my favorite car? That is a hard question. I don't think I have a favorite car. There's too many choices. What do I reckon? Ow! Oh, top down this time. Shoot the Wawa simulator. How are you, Sub-Zero? My favorite car. Yeah, I don't think I have a single favorite car. If I had a favorite car, it would probably be an older car. I can't think of what it would be exactly. I have a suspicion this thing's gonna take me a minute. Ew, really? This is going to be one of these jobs. It'd probably be an older car if I had to pick any car. I don't know, probably something from the 70s, maybe. 70s, maybe late 60s, I'm not sure. Merc. I can't even think of Dado. The old Dado. I wasn't expecting to hear one of those come up in chat. I don't think I'd ever buy a Dado though, that's a bit much. If I had to say, if somebody asked me to pick a modern car, oh, I don't know. Honestly, if somebody asked me to pick a modern car, I don't think I would be able to go past the new Skylines. I'd be very hard pressed to, like, if somebody just say, hey, you have money, buy a car right now, I would be very hard pressed to go past a Skyline. That's just not in Serbia, mate. Fuel's expensive everywhere. I just got my car in registration. Oh. $650 later. Thank you very much. I mean, that's for 12 months, but still. Matsy, welcome in. Congrats on your crumbs. I mean, I said the crumbs are for everybody now, but welcome in. Yeah, I reckon I would be hard pressed to go past a Skyline. If I wanted more of a road, like, family car. Zero, welcome in, welcome in. If I wanted more of like a family car these days, I would be very inclined to go with probably a Subaru, a WRX. Can't get them anymore. How much does it cost to get fuel at my place? Usually it's... I mean, I'm from Australia, so this is obviously going to be an Australian. Typically it's... I think it's about $2... Let's just say it's $2 a litre, because it kind of goes up and down from there. Very rarely does it drop below 2 litres though, so it's kind of like, I don't know, let's say $2.05 Australian. It's been a very long time since I've seen it below $2. I want to say this is done, but a part of me says that it's not. Well, I'll go over here and I'll clean this thing and we'll see what happens. It's been a long time since I've seen fuel below $2 a litre. The last time it was, they rolled up the diesel prices. That's usually how they moderate it. Like, if petrol is cheap, then usually diesel's expensive. Or vice versa. But, yeah. I don't know. I think the most I've ever paid for fuel was $2.40 a litre. Maybe $2.50, I'm not sure. I do remember looking at it one day, and it was just, I don't know, it took the breath out of me. But I was empty, so I didn't really have much choice. It wasn't a matter of, it's all good, I'll come back tomorrow. Diesel here is usually below $1. Diesel's usually pretty cheap. Yes. Yeah. How's it sold per litre? Is that? I think give this the big spray. God. I wonder if I can actually just spray that off. Hope so. Okay, that's good enough, apparently. That's going to be a pain to get into. Well, maybe not. What a weird shaped tray. There you go, lads. Diesel in Serbia. Is that diesel or petrol? Not that I know the map for it. Top of my head, but I can at least look at for you guys. You guys can tell me how much it is there, and I can make a comparison. Lads from the US. How much of this do I have left to do? I'm 99% done again. Ah, okay. So we've got the stubborn stuff now. I think the rest of it'll probably be maybe... Oh god, there's stuff all over the back of the number plate. It still hasn't given me like a final rear mount. How much of the rear mount did I miss? I can only see so much of the rear mount. This could be good. Because that rear mount is not great. I can't see anything else. Oh, there we go. Alright. So we're gonna have to bike air intakes. Can't really. Are they? What is the air intake on this? Like, I would argue that's an air intake just on the way it looks, but... Oh, apparently that was the air intake. Yeah, okay. It was the inside of it. Holo cab panel. What do we got? Bike kickstand, hall of door windows. Which door window? Oh, this one. This one? Oh, there. And tires and kickstand. Thought I did the tires. I guarantee it's probably either the back tires or up in this arch. Kickstand is... The kickstand isn't even down. Okay. Scorpion Sentinel. This is gonna be another fiddly one, isn't it? It's moving. Oh god. This is gonna be horrible. Behold the Scorpion Sentinel. One of Shinra's greatest achievements in military robotics. Fair enough. I'll clean these little leggies and then I'll... I don't know what I'll do. I didn't really think about this. This wasn't exactly what I was expecting. I do not have an Instagram, no. I'm not on the gram, I am afraid. I've actually never been on the Instagrams. I've never had an Instagram account. I've never used Instagram. Fun fact. There you go. Okay, you take care. Hope you have a good rest of your day. This is gonna be so fiddly. And I hate it. This is gonna be one of these things where I'm just gonna be at this for ages because of all the little moving pieces that I'm gonna miss. Like, look at it. I'm gonna clean in between all these little gaps. You know what, credit where credit's due though. They have... Somebody took the time to model this. Unless Square Enix just gave them a Spider-Bot model, but I mean even then they would have had to have done something with it. They probably wouldn't have been able to just straight port it in and go, here's dirt. Are you eating things at me again? If so, I need to have a look at why that's got such a massive delay on it. This is gonna take me forever. Look at these. Look at all these little parts. You have no coins. Oh. What do you do? My poor face. My poor face didn't need the donation. Why? Thank you for the hydrate. The leg gripper. Just been annihilated in the head. My poor head is just gone. It's done. So I had a thought process here. And I don't really know... I've never bought the 40k DLC for this, right? I don't have it. I'm just looking at all the little bits and pieces on this. I'm just wondering to myself, how bad must it be to clean a knight? Because I'm pretty sure the 40k DLC had an Imperial Knight in it. Well, that can't be fun. I think it's got a Land Raider, a Predator, and a Knight, I think. There's wheels on it. There are so many little parts in this. I hate it. Yes, sir, I clean your eye. To add prison for you, little guy, as punishment for your crimes against my face. Ah. It's alright. You wait half an hour. You'll get what's coming to you. Actually, that's horrific because I just realized that these leg grippers should be clean by now. So the real question is, if they're not clean, what have I missed? I mean, there's that. Is that it? Is that... Oh, okay, that's a part of the leg gripper. Okay. Okay. Is this one clean? This one is not clean. What did I miss on you? Pretty big spot just there. I am really wary about the ads though. I mean, I say that I am planning on making them 3-minute stacks, 3-minute blocks. But I don't know, a lot of people are frustrated already with the ad breaks as they are. I mean, it's not that I can do much about that. But like, they're as basic as, they're as small as they can be at the moment. I mean, it's 3 minutes of pain for an hour of watching, or a minute and a half of pain for half an hour. It's what do you want? A bigger ad block, but more time watching or a smaller ad block but more ads? Yeah, if the Twitch video does crash or disconnect and you have to refresh, yeah, you get hit with the preload ads again. Yeah, that is really nice. Yeah, unfortunately, like I said, it's much of a muchness. It's just the way it is, unfortunately. There's not a lot I or anybody else can do about it. I mean, Twitch tells me to encourage you guys to subscribe, so... You've never had an ad? Do you know what time it is? I don't even know what time it is here. 6 o'clock here, I think. But no, I don't know what time it is. Time to get a watch? Ah! Ow. My poor face. Damn it, little guy. Is that all the leg grippers? Please tell me that's all the leg grippers. No, this one is not clean yet. Why is this one not clean? I don't think this is a part of the leg gripper. Is that a part of the leg? Jesus Christ. Oh. This is gonna take me a while, I suspect. Because I don't even think that's gonna elevate me enough to really do on top well. Kinda sorta does, but not really. If I can get most of the annoying stuff down the bottom here done, I'll be okay. I think, maybe. I don't actually know how much of this is the bottom hinge. I think it's literally that one little tiny section. But yeah, I think the other big thing is that a lot of people use ad blockers these days because ads are so horrific and everything. I mean, which is all good and fine, but I mean, it's kind of what it's kind of like a never-ending cycle. Like, more people use ad blockers, Twitch needs more revenue, Twitch increases how many ads I've got to play for you guys. Not that if you've got an ad blocker, I suppose you really care, but, you know, for the people who don't use ad blockers, I suppose, those are the guys who suffer. Yeah, it's not the best, but what do you do? I mean, I can sit here and I suppose I can preach that ad blockers hurt everybody, but I mean, at the end of the day, you can't force people to do what, you know, you can't force people to sit here and watch ads. I would prefer to not force people to sit here. They used to do banner ads, yeah. They still do them sometimes. I still do get banner ads on some streams. How much do I earn from Twitch? I don't know much at all. I do not earn a living on Twitch. Let's put it that way. I don't earn enough to make a living on Twitch, not by a long shot. I don't think it starts being worth it until you have at least 1,000 viewers. Viewers? Followers. Nah, I think it's 100 viewers, maybe. I'm not sure. Like 100 active viewers at any given period of time, I think it starts to become worth it, but not like full blown. That's when it starts becoming worth it on Twitch. To actually make any sort of income off it, you actually have to be really on top of it. So, you know, you have to be doing shorts on all the other social media websites, you know, TikTok, YouTube, probably Instagram. It's not something that you can get into and expect to make money off. There are certainly people who do become successful. There are a lot that don't. But if you just do it for fun, like what I do, then you know what? It's not really... It doesn't really matter, because, you know, you're not doing it for an income, so... If people want to sub, then they can, you know, they're more than welcome to. I appreciate it, of course. But, yeah, a lot of people, I think, jump into streaming and think that it's just going to be instant money, and it's not. And then, I don't know, if they go down a couple of different things, you know, sometimes they just push harder and harder and harder to do more and more and more on themselves, and they put themselves in a hole, and they get burnt out, and then they just don't want to do it anymore because it's just not fun. So I mean, I used to stream 4 days a week. I'm down to 3 days a week now. 4 days a week was just a little bit too much with what I've got going on. Like I said, this isn't, for me, it's not a full-time job. If I got to the point where I was earning enough to consider it being a job, per se, then yeah, I would absolutely go back to doing 4, maybe 5 days a week, but yeah, we're not at that point. You know, I'm certainly not beyond it if it does get to that point, going back to doing more days a week. I'll happily do it. It's just, I kind of got to balance my own life between this. And I like to try and at least be reliable. Which is the other big thing. No fun? Yeah. No easy monies here, unfortunately. So Twitch only pays me out when I have $50 US banked in my Twitch account. I believe they pay out most of the time like that, so a minimum of $50, which to me is a payout like every 5 months, I think. So I get $50 US every 5 months. That is about how much I get paid from streaming. So I'm certainly not here for the paycheck. I'm just here to do, I don't know, come in, have a chat to you guys, let you know what I think about certain games. Hopefully have some fun, or in today's case, hopefully get you guys to just have some chill time. It's not unheard of for people when I do these power wash streams to just come in and fall asleep, apparently. So, okay, if that's what makes you happy, that's what makes you happy. I'm not going to judge you. I am glad that I can help you get a relaxing night. And then little guy comes in and just whacks me in the head every day. So then we've got people like this little bastard. But yeah, we have too much power. Well, I mean, I would like to give you guys more redeems, but I don't actually have all that many. It's something I've been looking into. Unfortunately, it's not just as simple as setting up a redeem, though. Like, just to get, even to get those bonks and stuff working. Actually, it took me like, I don't know, 12 hours to get those, like the bonk and the yeet working again. I don't think and this is not an indication to do it, I'm pretty sure that the bits redeem doesn't work properly. I'm nearly 100% positive that the bits redeem doesn't work properly. The subscription redeem definitely doesn't work. So there's a lot of broken stuff behind the scenes, and I suspect I know why it's all broken. It's just... it's gonna take me time to fix it. And it's not easy to... it's not an easy thing to test whether or not it works. Which is infuriating. So what happens, what ultimately ends up happening is you set all this stuff up, right? And you run your own little internal tests, and all the little internal tests work perfectly and everything works on your end. And then you start a stream up and somebody does something and it's supposed to have, like if somebody donates bits, for example, like it's supposed to rain bits. If somebody subscribes, which Shay did earlier, it's supposed to throw a fucking gift box at me. None of that works at the moment. And on my end, in all my software, it works. But for some reason, well, not some reason, I'm pretty sure I know why it doesn't work, but at the moment, it is not working in stream, so yeah. And I believe what I'm actually going to have to do to fix it is delete all of the redeems associated with those things and then remake them from scratch. Because I have actually tried to copy the yeet and the bonk from their old ones, and they wouldn't work. So yeah, I'm actually gonna have to delete the whole thing and then redo them. And then you've got to name them correctly so they line up with Twitch. And it's just like, ugh. I have no control over pricing, no. Whatever the prices are set by Twitch. I have no control over them. Oh, lower the price of the yeet? I mean, I could. One day I'll come in. One day you'll come in and, Birdman? I am the Birdman. How you doing, Wolfie? Good, tired but good. 1:20 a.m. Well, I appreciate you staying up. The appreciation is real. Brushed your teeth. Clean chompers. Okay, let's grab the ladder and see. That is definitely not where I thought that ladder was gonna go, but that's okay. Thank you for the hydrate. took most of the rest of the week off. Hey, do you mind? Clean his little eye pieces. No, this little robot, I started trying to clean his little eyes and he turned his freaking head on me. See? I'm trying to clean your head, stop turning it. Oh, why does it look like a woman on your profile? Wolfie is the woman's... I know, women on the internet. Unheard of. Oh my? My profile? I probably shouldn't have a woman on my profile. I'm pretty sure all my profile images are my model, aren't they? If anything, it might just be... It might be Chibi art, maybe? I don't know. It depends on which one. I'm gonna pull off this. Ah. I'm not even sure what, like, my profile picture? My profile picture should just be my model. You need to make sure you get your watch streak before sleeping. I mean, that's fair. Understandable, have a nice day. Oh my god, this has so many little tiny pieces. This was probably not the good choice. Yeah, maybe my model without the onesie on. Jumper, onesie, whatever it is. Call it what you like. How am I gonna get up there and do that? Do you sleep or do you stay and watch the Birdman? You should definitely stay and watch the Birdman. You know you want to watch the Birdman. The Birdman is love. The Birdman is life. See, Shade's got the right idea. I was actually not expecting this particular one to take so long. Honestly, I was hoping this would not take too long at all, but here we are. Trying to clean a frickin' spider scorpion thing that has far too many pieces on it. I'll eat a Birdman? I don't know about that. Don't know about that much, but I definitely am a Birdman, question mark. That's something. Look at this. I gotta get all these little nooks and crannies. Ugh. And then I've got to clean this thing's fingies. I have to clean its individual fingies. I also missed some around here. Yeah, I did. Look at that. There are so many little bits that I haven't cleaned. So many tiny little bits that need cleaning. I've gone from thinking this game is casual and stress-free to just thinking this game is a nightmare. All because of this spider thing. Still is not clean. Either is that one. What about this one? This one doesn't even have a thing on it. Alright, that's not clean either. Actually, I never cleaned that bottom one. So that bottom one is definitely not clean anyway, so... tail a little bit more. Give it all the tail rubs. I have to just pop on top of it and do that part. Okay, that's that. Let's give it super spray nozzle and hopefully we can clean that up. Clean that up over there. This is ridiculous. Apparently this is a whole cannon. No. God. Every time I think I'm doing a good job, I press tab and it shows me a whole section that I just haven't touched. It's terrifying. Let's put a longer nozzle on this. Try and make some progress on some other spots. I'll put his other arm down. Stuck. Come over here and yeah, that's what I thought. I figured I was gonna find a whole bunch of stuff over here that I hadn't cleaned. That? Yes. Beautiful. this. Surely to God I'm making progress now. Surely to God we're cooking with gas now. There's still a lot of these tail segments which aren't even remotely done. Nope. Hang on. Let's get in here and clean this up. I think I'm doing okay? Question mark. God, I've still missed stuff on its head. Turn your head, buddy. I know the tail is one big part of it. Like, I know for a fact I haven't done the tail properly. So we can exclude the tail from what I believe I haven't done. What's that? The one complaint I have about using the scaffolding is you can never get it close enough. Need longer. You need to sleep? No worries, Wolfie. I will catch you later. So as I said, I know that I have missed the tail. That's fine. Okay, that was that. I think it might just be most of the tail that I'm missing now. You're gonna fall asleep to my voice? I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I'm gonna assume it's a good thing. Maybe. I'll presume it's a good... We'll pretend it's a good thing. How about that? See, I figured that most of these tail sections would just be done after a courtesy scrubbing. I mean, this is supposed to be a chill stream though, so people falling asleep is a good thing. You know, you guys will be having me do ASMR or something. There is no way I have done this tail section properly. Cursed ASMR. I would probably, if I were to try and do ASMR, I would try and do it properly. I don't think that I would curse the ASMR. That'd be a bit rough. Ah! Why? My face. God, that was a late yeet, wasn't it? Alright, what do we got? Claws 5 of 6. Well, I probably should have known that the claws weren't going to be done. Isn't it? let's put that there. I'm pretty sure that's all done. I'll move it over and I'll check the other claws. Make sure they're done. They look done. I think I saw something up on his head that I might have missed again. Yeah, there's a bit underneath his head that I haven't got. Some down there. Now the hunt for the final bits. Laser tail claws. I thought I did a good job on those. Obviously I was wrong. Shoulders. Really? Huh. Thought I did a good job on them too. I did do a good job on them. Oh god. Seriously? Tiny little speck of dirt. Where is the shoulder? Maybe I have to rotate it. No, the shoulder doesn't rotate. Okay. I can't even... Oh, hang on. Don't think. Oof. Just spray it until it works. The faceplate still isn't done either. Oh, man. Head casing, Mark 98 rear exhaust. That'd probably be this one. Only because I remember finishing the other one. Head casing. It's that one. Let me clean you. It's going to be one of these ones where every little speck is going to have to be gone. How much of this is actually head casing? Because I may have just missed a whole big chunk. And fan belts. Where the hell are the fan belts? What's a fan belt? I've never seen anything that resembles a fan belt on this thing. Ah, there. That's a fan belt, you reckon? Okay. I mean, I guess it's a fan belt when you look at it from this angle. There we go. Clean. Alright. So that said, I think that is where I will wrap this up for the day. So thank you everyone for dropping in. I appreciate you all as always. Who is streaming? Who is streaming? I'm gonna send you guys off to... I'm gonna send you guys off to Astro. Astro is doing South Park The Stick of Truth, which is... I know that's a bit of a stretch from what we're coming from, but... Astro himself is pretty chill, so... Actually, he's not. He's more than pretty chill. He's very chill, so... Can I find Astro? Astro Yukida, there he is. So yeah, Astro is super chill, so make sure you are good to him, because he's good to everyone. Ladies and gents, I'll be back tomorrow. We haven't really worked out what I'm doing tomorrow. Probably, what did I say? Mecha break. Yeah. Okay. So, to you guys that are lurking on the YouTubes, thank you so much. I will be closing up the stream. If you guys on Twitch, you guys are going to Astro. Make sure you're nice to him. No bully him. He's a good bloke. Alright. Ladies and gents, take care of yourselves. Look after yourselves after stream. I will catch you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.